Hi everyone, this is Diane, and today I'm coming to y'all with the African tag slash Cameroon tag. I am Cameroonian. Both of my parents are from Cameroon. So I just looked at a few videos from people who did the African tag or the Cameroon tag, and I just put together a few of the questions. So I'm going to answer them for you today, and hopefully I can make this as fun and interesting as possible. So let me go ahead and get started. The first question is, where were you born? Were you born in Cameroon? So no, I wasn't born in Cameroon. I was born in Georgia, born and raised here. So I lived all my life in Georgia, all 19 years. So I am American. The next question is, when was the last time you visited Cameroon? The last time I visited Cameroon was last December, and that was actually the first time I visited. So yeah, I stayed there for about 3 weeks or so, or almost a month, and I stayed with my family, my uncle and his family, and I got to meet so many relatives that I haven't seen in a long time or I never met before. So it was a lot of fun, and it was just an interesting experience to see where my parents grew up and to see where I came from. I really enjoyed it. What villages are you from? My dad is from Awele and my mom is from Ndekwa. Do you have any Cameroonian names? Yes, I do. My name is Ayong. I'm not really sure if Ayong has a meaning. I'm sure it does, but I just don't know what that meaning is. Do you speak any of your native languages? And no, I don't speak any other languages other than English. So my dad speaks Ejakam, and my mom speaks Bayangi. When I was younger, my parents never taught me the language. They never taught me or my siblings the language. When they didn't want us to know what they were talking about, then they'd use their language. At other times, they would only speak English in the house. So yeah, English is the only language that I learned. So what are your favorite foods? Y'all know I love food. So I like jollof rice, which is like rice with vegetables and meat, and it could be like any type of vegetables or meat. It's just rice with, it's not plain rice, they just put things in it, and it tastes great, you guys. I like plantains. Well, it's called dodo in Africa, and that's just fried plantains. So yeah, they slice up the plantains and then they fry them. I also like I like ekbang. Ekbang is like a cocoa yam with meat. I don't know, but it tastes great. It looks nasty. It looks like throw up to me, but y'all, don't knock it till you try it. It tastes really good. Do you have Cameroonian clothes? Right now, I don't have Cameroonian clothes that much. The skirt I'm wearing today, which I'm probably gonna put a clip either from my old video from my old YouTube channel when I first made the skirt, or I'm gonna show you all it today. Either one. This skirt I made myself. I sewed it out of a headscarf that my mom had. So obviously y'all could tell that that was a big headscarf because the skirt is long on me already, and I had to cut some fabric off. So yeah, I made this skirt myself. I used to have Cameroonian clothes when I was younger, but since I didn't visit and they didn't take my measurements, the clothes would never fit me like how I wanted them to fit me. So when I was younger and they'd send me clothes, I didn't really like them, so I didn't really wear them. And then when I got older, they just stopped sending clothes. So yeah, I have a few African clothes, but not many. Like, I don't think I have any in my closet right now. There might be some like packed up or stored away somewhere, but I don't really have Cameroonian clothes. I wish I had some. I might look into buying some African printed clothing, because I do like the prints. I think they're really pretty. The next question is, who is your favorite artist, or what's your favorite music? Most of the music that I listen to, that my cousins introduced me to, is actually Nigerian music, but I mean, Africans just share music. We share culture. I like P Square. I like Davido. Even with American songs, I like songs better than I like the artist. Like, I don't specifically like certain artists, I more specifically like songs. So yeah, I like the song Skelewu. I like Caro. I like a whole bunch of types of music, so yeah, I like a whole bunch of things. The next question is, where do people usually assume that you're from? And I'm pretty sure that most people just assume that I'm a black American girl, which, I mean, I'm black, but because black is just your skin color, so I'm black. And I am American, but they just assume that I don't have any like African culture or roots in me, basically. The next question is, what reactions do you get when you tell people where you're actually from? So when I tell people that I'm Cameroonian, or my parents are from Cameroon, most people are shocked. Most American people are shocked, because they don't think I look like what they think is a usual or typical African. I don't look like a typical African, basically. So they don't think that somebody who's African can be my complexion. Usually American people are shocked when I tell them that, or when I tell them that I'm Cameroonian, they just like kind of wait for me to follow up with something. Like they expect me to say like I'm Cameroonian and white, or Cameroonian and something else, because they don't think that I'm like fully African. But I've had African people ask me like, are you from Africa? Like, where are you from? Or they hear it in my voice a little bit when I say certain words, that they've been able to pick up that I'm not American, or I'm not just American. But like Africans can't just look at me and say, okay, that's the African girl. But when they like observe me, and someone has actually said like the way that Africans carry themselves, there's a certain way that they carry themselves, and that's how I could tell that you're like from Africa or from the islands or something like that. So those are all the questions that I came up with. If y'all have any more questions, you can leave them below in the comment section. I'm really glad that I could share this part of me with you all, because I do love being Cameroonian. I love being African. I love having that culture, that heritage. I take pride in it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about me. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, please, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!